Well, a very good morning, everybody. A warm welcome to Towcester Racecourse for this morning's meeting. We do have a number of alterations to tell you about to this morning's card. First change comes in race number 2, where Trap 2 Boyle's Babes has been withdrawn and the reserve greyhound Dunham Bravo runs. That's race 2. Trap 2 now runs the reserve greyhound Dunham Bravo. We also have a change in race number 3, where Trap 2 Drupa's Zakava has been withdrawn and the reserve greyhound The Other Star runs. That's race 3. Trap 2 runs The Other Star in as a reserve. Rest of the changes are as follows. We have a change in race 7. In fact, 2 changes in race 7, where Trap 1 Tullig Thunder is out and Some Elegance, the reserve greyhound, runs. And also, same race 7, Trap 5 Claire's Farley doesn't go and Swift Robin goes in there instead. So that's race 7. Trap 1 runs Some Elegance reserve and 5 is Swift Robin. That's all the changes then to today's card. Full form for all your reserves can be found at the rear of your race card. Good luck with all your selections here at Towcester Racecourse this morning. We now have just 14 minutes, 14 minutes left for betting on race number 1. As you can see on your screens now then, the betting's in for race number 1. Race 1 is the always free admission at Towcester Racecourse Stakes. It's a wide open betting heat, this one. The favourite in Trap 3 though, Duck Egg Dave, trading at 3 to 1. Then bet 7 to 2, Trap 6 Saffron's Honey. It's 9 to 2, Trap 4 Pretty's Pride. 5 to 1, Trap 1 Sandwich Toaster. We then bet 6 to 1, Traps 5, 7 and 8. And the outsider of the party at the moment, with still 10 minutes left for betting on today's first race, Shinrone Dash at 7 to 1. Favourite though at the moment, Trap 3 Duck Egg Dave at 3 to 1. Well, still 9 minutes left for betting on race number 1 then this morning. 9 minutes to the off. Plenty of time to get those bets on for our first race of the day. 8 races for you this morning, another 14 here at Towcester tonight. Kicking off at 7:15. It's Super Saturday here at Towcester. Plenty of racing action for you to enjoy throughout the day. But our first race will be underway in around 9 minutes time. 9 minutes left for betting on race number 1. We now have just 6 minutes to the off, 6 minutes only. The Greyhounds running race 1 will shortly be on parade. The Greyhounds running race 1 are now on parade for the always free admission at Towcester Racecourse Stakes. The runners for race 1 are as follows. Trap 1 is Shinrone Dash, owner Mrs. Richards and trainer Paul Clark. In 2 is Sandwich Toaster, owned by the Toastbusters and trained by Kevin Hutton. Trap 3 is Duck Egg Dave, owned by Mrs. Hughes and Humphrey, trained by Heather Dimmock. 4 is Pretty's Pride, owned by Mrs. Mardle and Mr. Whittington, trainer Jim Reynolds. In 5 is Lily, owned by the Sunday School Syndicate, trainer Jean Lyles. 6 is Saffron's Honey, owned by the Mark Wallace Greyhounds Racing Club, trained by Mark Wallace. 7 is Dunham Diesel, owner Mr. D. Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton. And trap 8 is Ribble Ghost, owner Lord Hesketh, trainer Mark Wallace. We'll now have just 4 minutes to the off, 4 minutes only left for betting on the always free admission at Towcester Racecourse Stakes. Betting up on screen now then, favourite still in the white jacket, Duck Egg Dave, trading at 3 to 1. Ground's about to head down towards the starting traps then for race number 1. There they go. Gemma's our starter today. She's keeping them all in order down there. Trap 3 on screen, Duck Egg Dave. There's trap 6, Saffron's Honey. There's Dunham Diesel. And I do believe we can take a look back at how Dunham Diesel got on the 5th of November. Was a winner here at Towcester. He was running out of trap 6 on this occasion. Soon pinged out did Dunham Diesel. Just to show what this ground is capable of when on a go day. Goes out of trap 7 today, does Dunham Diesel. Got plenty of early gears, but certainly capable of a decent run. Clocked to 28.92 back on the 5th of November. And this is the race we're seeing on screen now. So certainly a repeat of anywhere near that sort of run would see him in the medal hunt today. I say him, it's a her. But certainly got some gears as Dunham Diesel. And we'll see how she goes in around 2.5 minutes time. 2.5 minutes left for betting on race number 1. There she is on screen, Dunham Diesel. That's how she got on the 5th of November. Certainly showed some decent early boot on that occasion. Will she get out and clear her lines today? Well, we'll find out very soon indeed. Jackets coming off then ahead of race number 1. The always free admission at Towcester Racecourse Stakes. Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps of race 1. We are loading up for the always free admission at Towcester Racecourse Stakes. First of 8 races for you this morning. All 8 dog affairs. Good luck with all your selections here at Towcester Racecourse today. Grounds all loaded then for race number 1. Gemma is our starter. She's a lady on screen, making sure they're all in order down there. When she's happy, she'll be waving her flag and we'll be underway. Gemma's wave, that means one thing, that the hare's running. Hare is on the move for the always free admission at Towcester Racecourse Stakes. Race 1 on your card. Good luck, everybody. Bunny up behind the boxes. Off and racing away. 7 breaks pretty well on the outside. Dunham Diesel from 5 and 2. Then comes 8, 6, 3, 4 and 1 your back marker. On a first bend we go now though. It's the Sandwich Toaster that goes round clear by about 2 lengths from 8 on the wide outside. Ribble Ghost. A gap of a length back to 5. Then comes 3, 6, 1 and then 7 in towards bend number 3 we go now though. It's the Blue Jacket of Sandwich Toaster that leads. 8 looking a challenge on the wide outside though. Ribble Ghost. No lot between that pair as they straighten for the judge. 3 rushing into 3rd place. Duck Egg Dave. But 2 it is that leads looking to make all now for Kevin Hutton, but 8 looming large on the outside. I think 8's got there. Officially, though, a photograph. Photograph 8 and 2. 3 was 3rd. Well, confirmation of the result of race 1. First was Trap 8, Ribble Ghost. Owned by Lord Hesketh, Tremor Mark Wallace. Second, Trap 2, Sandwich Toaster. Third, Trap 3, Duck Egg Dave. Result 8, 2 and 3. 8, 2, 3, the result of race number 1. The winning time for Ribble Ghost was 29.56, 29.56, the winning time for race 1. Well, let's take a look back at the replay then of race number 1. Up on your screen now, up went the bunny. There's a head-on shot into that first corner. Trap 8 very, very wide on the track. Just scoot around the outside. No danger of him getting into any bother around those first bends. As you say, so wide as Ribble Ghost. But to it was Sandwich Toaster that led him for most of the contest. 8 on the premises off that second corner. And just ground down the long-time leader, Sandwich Toaster. Eventually forced his head in front where it mattered most. And land the spoils in race number 1 for owner Lord Hesketh and trainer Mark Wallace. So 8, 2, 3, the result of the always free admission at Towcester Racecourse Stakes. Well, just confirmation of the full order in for race number 1. The full order in was as follows: 8, 2, 3, 1, 5, 7, 6, 4, 8, 2, 3, 1, 5, 7, 6, 4. The distances were ahead, 2 1/4, 3 1/4, 1 1/4, 1 length, 3/4 of a length, and 2 1/2. And the winning time for Trap 8 Ribble Ghost was 29.56, 29.56. The winning time for race number 1. The winner returning at a tasty 6 to 1. Well, just a reminder, in our next race, race number 2, Trap 2 Boyle's Babes has been withdrawn, and the reserve greyhound Dunham Bravo runs. That's race 2. Trap 2 runs the reserve greyhound Dunham Bravo. Full form for Dunham Bravo can be found at the rear of your race card. now have just 8 minutes left for betting in our next race, race 2, 8 minutes only left for betting on the Watch the Races live on Towcester.tv stakes. Well, as you can see on screen now then, the betting's in for race number 2. 5-2 favourite in trap 5, Bogcross Esther. 5-2 they bet, the 5 dog. It's then 3-1 trap 3, Chantilly Dream. 5-1 trap 1, Penfold. 6-1 traps 2, 7 and 8. And 8-1 traps 4 and 6. Fairly warm favourite though in trap 5, Bogcross Esther. Then for race number 2. Race 2 is the Watch the Races live on Towcester.tv stakes. The runners for race 2 are as follows. Track 1 is Penfold, owner Mr. Lockhart, trainer Richard Yates. 2 is Dunham Bravo, the reserve greyhound, trained by Jane Houghton. 3 is Chantilly Dream, owned and trained by Richard Yates. 4 is Force 9, owner Mr. D. Law, trainer Steve Rayner. 5 is Bogcross Esther, owned by Mrs. Creighton and Lyles, trainer Jean Lyles. 6 Dunham Bugatti, owner Mr. Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton. 7 is Bally Black Bolt, owned and trained by Richard Yates. And 8 is Academy Warrior, owner Miss Rafferton, trainer Jane Houghton. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps for race number 2. Just 2.5 minutes to the off. 2.5 minutes. Well, just over 2 minutes till post time then on race number 2. Ground's about to head down towards the starting traps for this A8 contest. Favourite in the orange jacket, Bog Cross Esther for trainer Jean Lyles. Be seeing Bog Cross Esther on screen very shortly. There's trap 4, Force 9. And there she is, your favourite, Bog Cross Esther. Up on screen now, I do believe we're going to take a look back at a replay of Bog Cross Esther in action a little while ago, just to see what she can do. This is on the 19th of November, a couple of runs ago when she was 4th, beating 3 lengths in a similar A8 contest. She was from trap 6 on this occasion, goes from 5 today, moderately away into that first bend. Got a bit of bother in all fairness. Bog Cross Esther doesn't show on the comments there, but coming a bump 4 as well on this occasion, so she gets a bit of a wallop around his corner as well. Wasn't disgraced in defeat by any shape of the imagination, Bog Cross Esther on this occasion. And she goes to challenge, but gets a wallop off that final bend, or would have been a lot closer indeed on the 19th of November. Certainly got plenty of ability, and that's why she's favourite to win our next race, race number 2. Still 5-2 down in the ring is Bog Cross Esther. Around about a minute left till post time now. Jacket's coming off ahead of this A8 contest. It's to watch the races live on Towcester.tv stakes. I can say the greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps of race number 2. We are loading up for the watch the races live on Towcester.tv stakes. Loading, loading. Nearly all loaded then for race number 2. All safely loaded now then. Jen will give them a final check. She's happy, she's waved that magic flag, so the hare's running. Bunny's on the spin for race number 2. It's to watch the races live on Towcester.tv stakes. Hare running. Bunny up behind the boxes. Off and racing away. 2 breaks pretty well from 7 and 4. Then comes 3, 5, 8, 1 and 6. Your back marker. Into the first bend we go. It's all changed. Trap 7. It's the front running. Bally Black Bolt goes 2 lengths clear from 2 back in second. Then comes 3, 4, 5, 8, 1 and 6. Whipping them in. Dunn and Bugatti. The 3 quarter pole now though. It's still trap 7 that leads. 2 come back for more at the inside. The reserve greyhound Dunn and Bravo. 7 and 2. Well clear of 5 back in third. Then comes 3 and 8. The final bend we go now though. Still the green jacket that leads. Bally Black Bolt. Looks like he's done enough now. 7's going to win this. 7 beats 2. 5 thirds. 7, 2, 5. Result race 2. Confirmation there, the result of race 2. First was trap 7, Bally Black Bolt, owned and trained by Richard Yates. Second trap 2, Dun and Bravo, the reserve greyhound. Third trap 5, Bog Cross Esther. Result 7, 2 and 5, 7, 2, 5. Winning time 29.99, 29.99. The winning time for trap 7, Bally Black Bolt. Up on screen now then, the replay of race number 2. It was to watch the races live on Towcester.tv stakes. It was all about the green jacket of Bally Black Bolt, making pretty much all 4 connections. Her owner and trainer Richard Yates just scooted around that first bend in control and never really headed from there on in. Fairly comfortable victory for the green jacket. Bally Black Bolt winning the Watch the Races live on Towcester.tv stakes. 2 was there for most of the journey. The reserve greyhound Dun and Bravo, but 7 too strong in the end. 4 trap 2 with 5 Bog Cross Esther, the pre-race favourite, running on for 3rd place. A 7.25, the result of race number 2, winning time 29.99. Decent performance from trap 7, Bally Black Bolt. Well, the full order in for race number 2 was 725.38416, 725.38416. The distance is 1 3/4, 3/4 of a length, 3/4, a neck, a head, a neck, and 2 3/4. Winning time 29.99, 29.99. Winning time for trap 7, Bally Black Bolt, who returned at 6 to 1. 6 to 1, your winner, Bally Black Bolt. Well, the betting is in for our next race, race number 3. The Greyhounds Make Great Pet Stakes. Favourite in the red jacket, Ormiston Hall, at 5 to 2. We then bet 7 to 2. Trap 4, Parchment's Mac. It's then 5 to 1. Trap 3, Lily's Chica. 6 to 1. Traps 2, 7, and 8, as well as trap 5, and 7 to 1. Trap 6, Shoemaker's Jack. So a warm favourite in trap 1, Ormiston Hall, 5 to 2. A little later on, we're going to take a look at how Ormiston Hall got on last time out, when second and neck behind Saffron's Honey. But we'll take a look at that presently. But certainly a decent line of form, and perhaps why she's the jolly in our next race, race number 3. now have just 6 minutes to the off, 6 minutes left for betting on race number 3. Greyhounds running race 3 will shortly be on parade. Grounds on parade then for race number 3. The Greyhounds make great pet stakes. The runners are as follows. Trap 1 is Almaston Hall, owner Mrs. A. Hall, trainer Heather Dimmock. 2 is the Reserve Greyhound, the other star, owner Mr. Crichton, trainer Jean Lyles. 3 is Lily's Chica, owner Mrs. Richards, trainer Paul Clark. 4 is Parchman's Mac, owned and trained by Hazel Kemp. 5 is Broxbourne Flyer, and with the Rip Jim Syndicate, trainer Mark Wallace. 6 is Shoemaker's Jack, owned by the George and Coles Go and Get 'em Syndicate, trainer Jean Lyles. 7 is Mrs. Bucket, owned by Mrs. S. Reynolds, trainer Jim Reynolds. And 8 is Clonregan Blaze, owned by Mrs. Crichton and Lyles, trainer Jean Lyles. We now have 5 minutes to the off, 5 minutes left for betting on the Greyhounds make great pet stakes at a warm favourite in Trap 1, Almaston Hall, trading at 5-2. Well, there's Trap 1 Almaston Hall on screen, the favourite for race number 3. And we're going to take a look back at just how Almaston Hall got on the 19th of November here at Towcester. She was running out of Trap 2 on this occasion. Broke fairly well up the inside. Got a picture on that first bend as the wide boy swung off. And managed to chase home Saffron's Honey and beaten a neck on this occasion. So clearly has plenty of ability, Almaston Hall, at this level in A7. Second last time out, third the time before that. Been knocking the door. Perhaps today, with the benefit of the red jacket, she can go one better. Let's say second last time out when running from Trap 2. But has the red jacket today, and perhaps that could prove the difference in this A7 contest here at Towcester this morning. 5-2 down in the ring. Trap 1 Almaston Hall. Clear favourite for this A7. The Greyhounds make great pet stakes. We'll find out how she gets on in around 2.5 minutes time. 2.5 minutes left for betting on race number 3. Well, a little less than a minute left for betting on race number 3 now then. Ground's getting the final rub downs ahead of this A7 contest. Favourite in the red jacket, Ormiston Hall, still 5-2. Rock solid down in the ring. Then bet 7-2, trap 4. Parchment's Mac. 5-1 bar. And the greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps. Race 3 are loading the boxes for the greyhounds make great pet stakes. Loading, loading. All loaded then for race number 3. Gemma on screen now then. Just going to give him the final check. Yep, she's happy. She's waved the flag. So the hare's running. Bunny's on the spin for race number 3. It's the greyhounds make great pet stakes. Hare running. Bunny up behind the boxes. Cans will open and away we go. 8 breaks best of all on the outside from 6 and 1. Then comes 3, 4, 7, 5 and 2. Your back marker in the first bend we go now. There's trap 1 challenging trap 6 up front, but 6 goes on off this second corner. Shoemaker's Jack leads by a length from 8 now in second. 1 still handy up the inside. Then comes 4 making good progress. Parchment's Mac in towards bend number 3 we go now though. It's a striped jacket of Shoemaker's Jack that leads. 1 rushing into second place I should say. Ormiston Hall 6 from 1 as they straighten for the judge. Then comes 4. Can the 6 hang tough up front? 1 snapping his heels but not going to get there. 6 holds 1. 4 is third. 6-1-4. Result race 3. Confirmation and the result of race 3. First was trap 6, Shoemaker's Jack. Home with the Georgian Coles, Go and Get 'em Syndicate, Trenagene Lyles. Second trap 1, Ormiston Hall. Third trap 4, Parchment's Mac. Result 6-1-4. 6-1-4. Winning time 29.51. 29.51. The winning time for the greyhounds make great pet stakes. Replay on screen then for race number 3. Trap 6, the eventual winner, Shoemaker's Jack, broke pretty well. Did Shoemaker's Jack just about manage to lead him around that first corner. 1 was always there and thereabouts though, the pre-race favourite Ormiston Hall for trainer Heather Dimmock, but once trap 6 got clear, Shoemaker's Jack, it was all about this Gene Lyles trained greyhound. No one else able to strike a blow after Shoemaker's Jack got clear on that first corner. So 6 keeping 1 at bay, Ormiston Hall with 4 back in third, Parchment's Mac. 6-1-4 then the result of the greyhounds make great pet stakes. Race number 3 on your card. Confirmation of the full order in for race number 3. It was 614.52873. 614.52873. The distances were 1.5 lengths, 1.5, 3/4, 3/4, 1 1/4, a neck, and 3 3/4. The winning time for trap 6, Shoemaker's Jack, was 29.51, 29.51. Winning time for race number 3. And Shoemaker's Jack returned at 7 to 1. 7 to 1 your winner, trap 6, Shoemaker's Jack. Still 10 minutes left for betting on our next race, race number 4, but the betting is in. Favourite in trap 2, Ballyho Vuga at 3 to 1. We now have just 7 minutes to the off, 7 minutes only left for betting on race number 4. Race 4 is the bet with Towcester Bet Stakes. The Greyhounds Rain Race 4 now on parade. On parade for the bet with Towcester Bet Stakes. The runners are as follows. Track 1 is Manar Speedy, owner Mr. Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton. 2 is Ballyho Vuga, owned by Mrs. Gregory and Rayner, trainer Steve Rayner. In 3 is Free as an Eagle, owned by the Milton Keynes Racing Club, trained by Steve Rayner. 4 is Islewin Brickwall, owned by the Islewin Racing Syndicate, trainer Mark Wallace. Track 5 is Billy's Choice, owned and trained by Richard Yates. 6 is Tring Tornado, Mrs. Chesson, Kemp and Redmile, trainer Hazel Kemp. 7 is Mickey the Butcher, owned by Mr. and Mrs. Sandback, trainer Mark Wallace. And trap 8 is What's It All About, owner Miss P. Chappell, trainer Heather Dimmock. We now have just 4 minutes to the off, 4 minutes only left for betting on the bet with Towcester Bet Stakes. Favourite in trap 2, Ballyho Vuga at 3 to 1. They then bet 4 to 1. Trap 1, Manar Speedy, 5 to 1. Trap 3, 4, 5 and 6, and 7 to 1. Trap 7 and 8. Favourite in 2 though, Ballyho Vuga, 3 to 1. Grounds on the way to the starting traps then for race number 4, the bet with Towcester Bet Stakes. There's trap 2 on screen, Ballyhovuga, and I do believe we're going to take a look back at how Ballyhovuga got on the 22nd of November very soon. It's your pre-race favourite at the moment, currently trading at 3 to 1. But on the 22nd of November, he was going out of trap 1. Got to that all-important first bend, just about in front. Did just ease slightly, but serves up down the far side from trap 2 that led for most of the contest, and just got inside him on that final bend. And Ballyhovuga went on to score by 1 1/4 in the end from Barricane Jack back in second. There he goes, Ballyhovuga in trap 1 on that occasion, goes from 2 today. But it was a decent enough performance on the 22nd of November, stopping the clock in a time of 28.66. It is up in grade today, but certainly if able to repeat that sort of effort, won't be far away this morning. Sort of 3 to 1 favourite down in the ring is trap 2, Ballyhovuga. Just seeing what he's capable of. Can he repeat and double up here at Towcester this morning? We'll find out in around a minute's time. Just 1 minute left of betting on the Bet with Towcester Bet Stakes. Jackets coming off ahead of this A5 contest. Not long at all till post time now. I can say the greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps of race 4. We are loading up for the Bet with Towcester Bet Stakes, going in the boxes for this A5 contest. Loading process well underway then for race number 4. Just a couple of greyhounds left to load. Looks like they're all loaded now then. Gemma will give them a final check. There goes Gemma. She's waved that flag, so the hare's running. Bunny's on the spin for the Bet with Towcester Bet Stakes. Hare running. Bunny approaching the boxes. Liz Flo open, away we go. 8 breaks nicely on the outside. 6 stepping sharply into this first bend. Likewise 7, but 6 it is. Going to lead them round. Tring Tornado. Bit of bother out the back involving 3, 4 and 5. But up front it's still trap 6 that leads off that second corner. Tring Tornado. Got 7 for company. 8 still handy as well. Then comes 1, 2, 5, 3 and 4. They're well strung out as they approach this final bend. It's 6 now pressed by 7 on the outside. Tring Tornado and Mickey the Butcher. And Mickey the Butcher has gone on off this final bend. It's the green jacket of trap 7 that's gone clear and got this in the bag now. An easy winner in the end from 6 in second. Then came 1, 7, 6, 1. Result race 4. Confirmation of the result in race 4. First was trap 7, Mickey the Butcher, Mr. P. Sandback and Mrs. C. Sandback, Trevor Mark Wallace. Second trap 6, Tring Tornado. Third trap 1, Minar Speedy. Result 7, 6 and 1, 7, 6, 1. The result of the Bet with Towcester Bet Stakes. Well, here comes the replay of the Bet with Towcester Bet Stakes. Trap 7, the eventual winner, Mickey the Butcher, Mr. and Mrs. Sandback and Trevor Mark Wallace. But had to do it the hard way. Trap 6 led for most of the contest. Tring Tornado. 7 though on the premises off that second bend and really served it up going into bend number 3, Mickey the Butcher, and came out of the third bend in control and then went further and further clear to go on and land the spoils in the green jacket. 6 relegated to second place. 1, Minar Speedy running on nicely for third. So 7, 6, 1 the result of the Bet with Towcester Bet Stakes. It was race number 4 on your card. A runaway win for Mickey the Butcher. Well, the full order in for race number 4 was 761-28345, 761-28345. The distances were 4 3/4, a short head, 1 length, 1 1/4, 5 lengths, 1 length and a neck. And the winning time for trap 7, Mickey the Butcher, was 29.53, 29.53 the winning time. And the SP for the winner, trap 7, Mickey the Butcher, was 7-1. Well, the betting's in for our next race, race number 5. Favourite in the blue jacket. As it stands, that's trap 2. Mr. Glisglis currently trading at 7-2. They then bet 4-1, traps 1 and 3, 5-1, traps 4 and 5, and 6-1, traps 6, 7 and 8. So the wide boys 6, 7 and 8, all the outsiders at the moment. We've had a few outside traps going in this morning already though, so perhaps some value in traps 6, 7 and 8 in this next race. All trading at 6-1, but the favourite in the blue jacket, Mr. Glisglis, at 7-2. Well, just a reminder, our next race, race number 5, Trap 8, Trap Style Yam has been withdrawn, and the reserve greyhound Near the Bowery runs. That's race 5, Trap 8 runs the reserve greyhound Near the Bowery. Greyhounds running race 5 now on parade. Race 5 is the Fab 4 Greyhound Package Stakes. The runners are as follows. Trap 1 is Together Forever. Owner Mr. M. Lowther, trainer Steve Rayner. 2 is Mr. Glisglis, owner Mrs. Richards, trainer Paul Clark. In 3 is Gagglebrook Lady, owner Miss Holford, trainer Graham Holford. 4 is Jack's Hero, who's owned and trained by Steve Rayner. 5 is Born of Giggles, owned Mrs. Bell and Wood, trained by Jim Reynolds. 6 is Annie Silver, owned by Mr. and Mrs. Scott, trained by Jim Reynolds. 7 is Farron Williams, owned by the What's On Syndicate, trainer Gene Lyles. And 8 is the reserve greyhound Near the Bowery, owned Mr. P. White, trained by Gene Lyles. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps for the Fab 4 Greyhound Package Stakes. Still 5 minutes to the off, 5 minutes. Favourite still in the blue jacket, Mr. Glisglis at 7-2. We then bet 4-1 traps 1 and 3, 5-1 traps 4 and 5, and 6-1 traps 6, 7 and 8. Well, up on screen now then you can see a shot of Annie Silver as the greyhounds head over towards the starting traps. And we're going to take a look back at how Annie Silver got on last time out. She was from trap 5 on the 22nd of November. Shows plenty of pace up on this occasion, went second behind Jetstream Flyer. Could just break a little smarter today. Could well be the one to follow in race number 5. This sprint contest, the Fab 4 Greyhound Package Stakes. That was a shot of Annie Silver. She's 6-1 down in the ring. Potential value in this D3 contest. I know that was a D4 last time out, but was 11-10 favourite, so clearly highly rated. And perhaps this upgrade without winning won't affect her too much, but certainly got plenty of ability and a decent break. Could perhaps see silver turned into gold. We'll now have just 3.5 minutes left for betting on race 5, 3.5 minutes. Grounds heading over towards the sprint boxes for this D3, 260 metres the trip. A little less than 2 minutes then left for betting on race 5. It's the Fab 4 Greyhound Package Stakes. 7-2 favourite in trap 2, Mr. Glisglis, the old fella for Paul Clark, and August 11 Whelp. There's a shot of the reserve greyhound, trap 8 near the Bowery. R for reserve on his jacket. Greyhound's getting the final rub down then ahead of race number 5. Grade D3, this one, 260 metres the trip for our sprint distance. It's the Fab 4 Greyhound Package Stakes, and the greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps. We are loading up for race number 5, going in for this D3. All loaded then for race number 5. Gemma's checked him over. She's waved that flag, so the hare's running. Bunny's on the spin for the Fab 4 Greyhound Package Stakes. It's sprint time. Off and racing away. Trap 5, the first to show. Born of Giggles from 7 and 4. Then comes 8. Force to check. 6-3. Turn 1, your back marks. The final bend they come though. Here's Trap 4, Jack's Hero. That leads, got 3 for company. Looking to challenge up the inside. Gagglebrook Lady. Gagglebrook Lady now gone clear. Trap 3 got this in the bag. 3 beats 4. 5 third. 3, 4, 5. Result race 5. Confirmation of the result of race 5. First was trap 3, Gagglebrook Lady, Miss J. Holford, Tremor Graham Holford. Second trap 4, Jack's Hero. Third trap 5, Born of Giggles. Result 3, 4 and 5. 3, 4, 5. Result race number 5. Winning time 16:11, 16.11. The winning time for trap 3, Gagglebrook Lady. There she is up on screen. Here comes the replay then. For race number 5, the head-on view into that all-important first corner. Didn't break fantastically well, but plenty of pace up from trap 3, Gagglebrook Lady. And just saw a nice gap off that second corner. Just ducked inside trap 4, Jack's Hero. And when she saw daylight, she kicked on to land the spoils. Going away in the end from 4 back in second. Then came the 5 dog Born of Giggles. So 3, 4, 5, the result of the Fab 4 Greyhound Package Stakes. Confirmation of the full order in for race 5. It was 345 71268, 345 71268. Distance is 1 length, 3/4 of a length, a neck, 3.5, 1 1/4, a short head, and 1 1/4. Winning time for trap 3, Gagglebrook Lady, was 16:11, 1611. Winning time for race 5. The SP of the winner, Gagglebrook Lady, 5 to 1. Greyhounds Rain Race 6 now on parade. Race 6 is the Towcester Greyhound Welfare Stakes. The runners are as follows. Trap 1 is Carl's Bush Angel, owned by Mr. and Mrs. Roberts and trained by Steve Roberts. 2 is Pond Cassandra, owned by Mr. H. Williams, trainer Matt Dartnell. 3 is Chubby's Gooch, owned by Mr. Crichton, trainer Jean Lyles. 4 is Speed Cop, owned and trained by Keith Hazeltine. 5 is Head It On Carl, owned by Mrs. Richards, trainer Paul Clark. 6 is Pure Prudence, owned and trained by Jim Reynolds. 7 is Mags Diamond, Mr. Creighton and Pocknell, trainer Jean Lyles. And Trap 8 is Phoenix Marino, who's owned and trained by Richard Yates. Still 5 minutes to the off, 5 minutes left for betting on the Towcester Greyhound Welfare Stakes. Well, betting up on screen then for our next race, race number 6. Joint favourites in traps 4 and 5, Speed Cop and Head It On Carl, both trading at 3 to 1. And bet 4 to 1, trap 6, Pure Prudence. 9 to 2, trap 2, Pond Cassandra. 5 to 1, Chubby's Gooch in 3. And it was 7 to 1 bar those. Ground's heading down towards the starting traps then for race number 6. It's the Towcester Greyhound Welfare Stakes. Just see Head It On Carl on screen, one of our joint favourites. I do believe we're going to take a look back on exactly how Head It On Carl got on last time out here at Towcester in an 8-dog race on the 19th of November. He was going from trap 5 on this occasion as well, beaten just by a short head in the end. Got plenty of gears as Head It On Carl. Went into that first bend thereabouts, led him off the second, did Head It On Carl. A ding-dong battle up front with a 7-dog on this occasion. 4 and 6 joining as well, but he's always thereabouts. Head It On Carl, rarely far away where it matters most. In fact, he's been knocking the door for a while now. Second on his last 3 outings. Can he go one better today? There he was on the wire, just getting ginned by trap 7, but only beaten ahead, but a decent performance nonetheless. Certainly has enough ability to get competitive in this A8 contest. Head It On Carl, unlikely to be far away when the medals are handed out. There he is up on screen now. Head It On Carl. Trap 5 today, 3 to 1 down in the ring. Joint favourite with the 4-dog Speed Cop. Still 3 minutes then left for betting on race number 6. 3 minutes. Ground's just taking a walk down in the countryside ahead of this A8 contest. Just a little less than a minute then, less for betting on race number 6, the Towcester Greyhound Welfare Stakes. Still joint favourites, traps 4 and 5, 3 to 1 down in the ring. Speed Cop and Head It On Carl. And the Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps of race 6. We are loading those boxes for the Towcester Greyhound Welfare Stakes. Loading, loading. Nearly all loaded then for race number 6, grade A8 this one. In fact, we're all safely locked away now for this A8 contest. There goes Gemma. She's happy, waves her flag once again. So the hare's running. Bunny's on the spin for the Towcester Greyhound Welfare Stakes. Hare running. Bunny up behind the boxes. Lids will open and away we go. One breaks well. Likewise, trap 3, Chubby's Gooch into this first bend. Then comes 6, 5, 4, 1, 7, 2, and 8 your back marker. Trap 3 gone clear now though. Chubby's Gooch got 5 for company into the halfway marker. Then comes 6, 4, 7, 1, 8, and 2. In towards bend number 3 we go now though. Still trap 3, Chubby's Gooch got 5 for company. Forced to challenge. Forced to check as he challenged there around that third bend. But coming back for more off this final bend is trap 5. Head it on Carl. 3 from 5. 3 looking to make all. 5 still on the premises but not going to get there now. 3 keeps the 5 at bay. 4 third. 3, 5, 4. Result race 6. Confirmation of the result of race 6. First trap 3, Chubby's Gooch. Owned by C. Crichton, from Jean Lyles. Second trap 5, Head It On Carl. Third trap 4, Speed Cop. Result 3, 5, and 4. 3, 5, 4. The result of the Towcester Greyhound Welfare Stakes. Winning time 29.30, 29.30. The winning time for trap 3, Chubby's Gooch, making all for Jean Lyles. Here comes the replay of the Towcester Greyhound Welfare Stakes up on the screens now then. Up went the lids and away went trap 3, Chubby's Gooch. Led around that first bend. Just avoid a little bit of scrimmaging in behind and managed to kick on down that far side. Did Chubby's Gooch. 5 soon in the second though. Head It On Carl made a big play into this third bend. Did trap 5, Head It On Carl. But unfortunately just managed to run up the backside of trap 3, Chubby's Gooch, as he made a big challenge at this third corner. There he goes down on his nose, and that was race over. 3 just kicked on then. 5 then couldn't make any late inroads, so it stayed 3-5 for the rest of the journey. Trap 4, Speed Cop, running on for third. So 3-5-4, result of the Towcester Greyhound Welfare Stakes. Winning time 29.30, an all-the-way win for Chubby's Gooch. Well, the full order in for race 6 was 354 67218, 354 67218. The distances were 3.5 lengths, 2 lengths, half a length, 3 lengths, 1 length, 4 1/4 and 3/4 of a length. Winning time for trap 3, Chubby's Gooch, was 29.30, 29.30. Winning time for race 6. Well, just a reminder, our next race, race number 7, trap 1, Tullig Thunder has been withdrawn. The reserve greyhound Some Elegance runs. That's race 7, trap 1 runs the reserve greyhound Some Elegance. And same race, our next race, race 7, trap 5, Claire's Farley withdrawn. Reserve greyhound Swift Robin goes in trap 5. So reserve greyhounds, Some Elegance from trap 1 and Swift Robin from trap 5 in our next race, race number 7. Just 5 minutes to the off, 5 minutes only left for betting on the book now for Christmas Stakes. The Greyhounds Rain Race 7 now on parade. Race 7 is the book now for Christmas Stakes. Runners are as follows. Trap 1 is Some Elegance, owner Mr. P. Wright. Trainer Heather Dimmock. 2 is Swift Snap, owner Mr. W. Treadwell. Trainer Richard Yates. In 3 is Dunham Amy, owner Mr. D. Houghton. Trainer Jane Houghton. 4 is Northwest Cup, owner Mr. J. Tynan. Trainer Jean Lyles. 5 is the Reserve Greyhound Swift Robin, owned by the Manweb Dog Syndicate, trainer Mark Wallace. 6 is Lily's Flash, owner Mrs. Richards, trainer Paul Clark. 7 is Antoinette, owned and trained by Jim Reynolds. And 8 is Dubai Alex, owned Mrs. Jones, and Mrs. Jones, trained by Jean Lyles. We now have just 3 minutes to the off, 3 minutes only left for betting on the book now for Christmas Stakes. Betting at the bottom of your screen then for race number 7. Favourite in trap 4. Northwest Cup 3 to 1. Then bet 4 to 1 trap 2. It's 9 to 2 trap 1. 5 to 1 trap 7. Ground's heading down towards the starting traps then for race number 7. And there's trap 7 up on screen. Antoinette for her owner and trainer Jim Reynolds. Goes to traps in this A7 contest. We're going to take a look back on a little clip of Antoinette. Won in action here at Towcester on the 5th of November. A couple of runs back. This was an A7. She went from trap 6 on this occasion. Goes in the green jacket tonight. Today, I should say. Plenty of pace up on this occasion. Forced to check run that first bend, though, was Antoinette on that occasion. Back on the 5th of November. Came back for more, though, to be second behind a runaway winner on that night, Kuth Pian. So not a bad line of form at all for trap 7. Antoinette in our next race. Second on that 5th of November run. Certainly showing plenty of pace up. Would certainly be a player if able to clear her lines in this A7 contest today. Only a couple of runs here at Towcester thus far. 2nd and 4th in recent A7 contests. But could be one that might prove a bit of value here at Towcester this morning. 5 to 1 down in the ring is trap 7, Antoinette. Favourite still in the black jacket though, 3 to 1, Northwest Cup for the Jean Lyles camp. 4 to 1 trap 2, 9 to 2 trap 1, 5 to 1 traps 5 and 7, 6 to 1 trap 3, 7 to 1 trap 6, and 8 to 1 trap 8. Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps for race number 7. It's the book now for Christmas Stakes. Nearly all loaded then for this A7 contest. Lucky race 7 on your card, the penultimate contest this morning. There's Gemma on screen. Gives a smile, waves the flag, so the hare's running. Bunny's on the spin for the book now for Christmas Stakes. Hare running. Bunny up behind the boxes. Off and racing away. 8 breaks well on the outside. Dubai Alex, 5 and 7 pacing up nicely. Then comes 4, 2, 6, 1 and 3 back markers. Off the second bend they go now though. It's trap 4 that leads. Got 7 for company on the outside though. Antoinette takes it up at halfway. 7 from 4. Then comes 8, 1, 5 and 6. In towards the final couple of turns we go though. It's the green jacket of Antoinette that leads by about a length now from 8. Moving in the second place. Dubai Alex, 7 from 8 as they straighten for the judge. But it's the green jacket that leads. Can she hang tough? 7 from 8. 8's going to get up. 8 beats 7. 4 is third, 8-7-4, result race 7. Confirmation then, the result of race 7. First was trap 8, Dubai Alex, owned by Mr. K. Jones, Mrs. L. Jones, Tremor Lyles. Second, trap 7, Antoinette. Third, trap 4, Northwest Cup. Result 874, 874, result race 7. And the winning time, 29.44. You can see on screen there, 29.44, the winning time for trap 8, Dubai Alex. As we take a look back at the replay of the book now for Christmas Stakes, it was all about the wide boys. 8 beating 7 with 4 back in third. 8 the early leader, Dubai Alex, but usurped by the 7 dog off that second bend, Antoinette, who then strode on and looked the likely winner at the 3/4 stage, did Antoinette for trainer Jim Reynolds, but 8 not to be denied, came back gamely to get up and land the spoils in the final few strides for trainer Jean Lyles. 8 beating 7, 4 back in third. 874, result race 7. The full order of finish for race 7 was 874, 15263, 874, 15263. The distances were 1 length, a head, 1 1/4, 7.5 lengths, a short head, 1 and 1. Winning time 29.44, 29.44. Winning time for trap 8, Dubai Alex. Well, the betting's in then for this morning's final race. Race number 8 on your card. The favourite in the blue jacket, Millicent Magic, currently trading at 5-2. We now have just 7 minutes to the off, 7 minutes only left for betting on race number 8. The Thanks for Coming, Safe Journey Home Stakes. Still the favourite in trap 2, Millicent Magic, 5-2. They then bet 4-1. Trap 3, Dress Code, 5-1. Traps 4, 5 and 8. 6-1, trap 7, Lottie's Princess, and 10-1, trap 1, Buddy Brown. The Greyhounds Rain Race 8 are now on parade. On parade for the Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes. Your final contest this morning. In trap 1 is Buddy Brown. Owner Steve Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton. Trap 2 is Millicent Magic. Owner Mrs. C. Allen, trainer Matt Darnell. In 3 is Dress Code. Owner Mr. M. Lowther, trainer Steve Rayner. 4 is Come On My Lily. Owner Mr. M. Richards, trainer Paul Clark. 5 is Black Gold. Owned and trained by Keith Hazeltine. 6 is Byron Blue, owned by the Milton Keynes Racing Club, trained by Steve Rayner. 7, Lottie's Princess, owned by Mrs. Hazel and Richards, trainer Kevin Hutton. And trap 8 is Nippy Bell, owned by the Georgian Coles, Go and Get 'em Syndicate, trainer Jean Lyles. We now have just 3 minutes to the off, 3 minutes only left for betting this morning. Quick look at the betting on our last race tells us that trap 2, still the favourite, Millicent Magic at 5-2. Grounds will be heading down towards the starting traps very shortly. Not long till post time now. Grounds heading down then towards the starting traps for race number 8 on your cards. Signing off with an A6 contest today. There's trap 8 up on screen, Nippy Bell. We're going to take a look back at how Nippy Bell won a little while back on the 1st of November this run when she was 4th in an A4. I think that's the critical stat from this run. She was running from trap 6 on this occasion. Bit of pace up on the outside, bit of bother around that first bend and chances were lost on that 1st November. But the crucial stat was that that was an A4 run, only 4 runs ago from Nippy Bell, and now finds herself in lowly A6 grade. So she won an open race not so long back as well, but A4, A5 and now in A6. And well drawn on the outside is Nippy Bell. If she could clear her lines, then potentially could be a runner in this A6 contest. Like I say, was competing in A4 in the not too distant past. There she is up on screen, Nippy Bell in the yellow and black. 5-1 down in the ring. Grounds lining up then behind the boxes for the Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes. Hope to see you all again this evening. First race 7:15. 14 races for you to enjoy tonight. Super Saturday here at Towcester. The Greyhounds are now being placed into the starter traps for race number 8. We are loading for the last, going in for the Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes. Loading, loading. Just a couple of Greyhounds left to load then for race number 8. Gemma on screen once again. Taking a good look at the Greyhounds ahead of this final race on your card this morning. The flag's been waved, so the hare's running for the Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes. Hare on the move. Bunny up behind the boxes. Off and racing away then for the final time this morning. 8 does break nicely on the outside. Nippy Bell from 6 pacing up nicely as well. Then comes 4, 5, 1, 3, 7 and 2 to back markers. So the second bend they fly now though. It's trap 4 that takes it up. Come On My Lily goes 2 lengths clear from 8 now back in second. 1 on the premises up the inside as well. Buddy Brown. Then comes 2, 3 and 5. Approaching the final corner now though. It's the black jacket of Come On My Lily. The shot about 3 lengths clear now from 1 back in second place. 8 still there or thereabouts. Nippy Bell. But 4 from 8. It is off this final bend. It's going to stay that way now. 4 lands of spoils in style. 8 second. 3 third, 4, 8, 3. Result, race 8. Confirmation of the result of race 8. First was trap 4, Come On My Lily, Mr. M. Richards, Trem Paul Clark. Second trap 8, Nippy Bell. Third trap 3, Dress Code. Result 4, 8 and 3, 4, 8, 3. The result of the Thanks For Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes. Here comes the replay then for race number 8. Final race here at Towcester this morning. Trap 4, Come On My Lily, breaking pretty well. As you can see from that head-on shot. Turned well in contention. With 6 and 8, 6 moved off very wide, scuppered the chances of 5 and 7 around that first corner as 4 and 8 went clear down the far side. Come On My Lily from Nippy Bow. 1 got into the hunt, the halfway marker as well, Buddy Brown, but eventually did fade away as 8 came back for more to finish second, with 3 back in third. So 4, 8, 3, the result of the Thanks For Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes. A runaway win for Come On My Lily, Mr. MJ Richards, and trained by Paul Clark. Well, the full order of finish for race number 8 was 483, 16572, 483, 16572. The distances were 5 lengths, 1 length, 2 1/4, 3/4 of a length, half a length, 3/4, and 1 3/4. The winning time for trap 4, Come On My Lily, was 29.43, 29.43. The winning time for Come On My Lily in race number 8. That's our final contest here this morning. Don't forget, we do it all again here at Towcester tonight. First race 7:15, 14 races for you to enjoy tonight. If you can't make it, be sure to tune in on www.towcester.tv. But for this morning session, that's your lot. Hope to see you all again this evening.